one-dimensional array, you can create a two-dimensional array, you can create even a three-dimensional array, and you can go up to as many dimensions as you can handle in your Java program. So it depends upon the kind of complexity you want to have in your program and the kind of values, the kind of structure you are going to store in your arrays. And based on that need, we can choose whether you want to use a 1D array or one-dimensional array or a 2D array or a 3D array and so on. In these sessions, we are going to talk about 1D arrays, 2D arrays and 3D arrays. And after that, we'll leave up to you to try out more dimensionals if you want to. We have already covered the basic array structures, which were one-dimensional arrays. So I will just give you a quick walkthrough of how we actually handled one-dimensional arrays. So this is a sample program to demonstrate one-dimensional arrays. If you remember, this is how we used to create arrays. We write the data type of the array, and then we write the square boxes which denote that this is an integer array data type. We assign a variable to this, and then we initialize the array with the size 4. So new is the keyword which is used to initialize anything in Java, and we are going to use this heavily when we talk about classes and objects and even collections. Literally any object which you want to create in Java requires a new keyword. So here I'm writing new and then int 4, which means create an array of size 4, and then I'm filling the value of the 4 positions which I have created as part of this array. And if you remember, when we create the understand this two-dimensional array in a bit detail, and when do we need that? Generally, you would need to use two-dimensional arrays whenever you are trying to do any matrix calculations. If you understand what do you mean by matrix, it's basically a 2 by 2 structure which stores the value in the form of rows and columns. So imagine a table of 2 rows and 2 columns, then it will be a 2 by 2 matrix. So if you want to store that particular table in a Java program, you would need to store that as a matrix, as a two-dimensional matrix, rows being the one dimension